He has a big mountain. Photographed around 1900, this prospector was one of the last of a breed of desert treasure seekers. His tough, sure-footed mules tended to be ornery like the burros, called Arizona nightingales for their high-pitched bray. Excuse me. Favored by many prospectors, one contrary burro is even credited with helping to discover the richest gold to deposit in Arizona. The Vulture Mine at Wickenburg, in a region when the beast refused to be caught. Its master pelted it with rocks, which fell short of their target because they were so heavy with gold. There's the prospector with his mules. Hard rock silver miners of the 1890s gather outside a tunnel entrance to the Gunsight Mine. A child, eventually too young for work, their children offer toil beside the grown-ups to augment family income purchased on a narrow-gauge railway truck used to haul ore from the mine tunnel. On a steep cliff side, workers pause momentarily on the rocky path leading to the mine entrance. The buildings at the upper left were storage sheds and living quarters. The long sloping structure at lower left was used to funnel ore down the mountainside to trains that hauled it to the smelter. See? There's the mine cart. And this is the family. There's the incline railway. Beams for shoring up the tunnels lie in long stacks at the Silver King Mine in Pinal Mountains. Hauled in by companies of mules and barrows, a supply of timber was vital to mine operations because the excavated terrain was often a treacherous mixture of loose rock and soil. To prevent cave-ins, the beams were placed along the sides of ceilings and of the tunnels. Yeah, that's a lot of work here to be done here. Sharply outlined against the sunset, the jagged crest of the Kofa Mountains in southwest Arizona resembles the skyline of a primitive metropolis of palaces and turrets. The range, whose principal peaks are identified in the picture, is volcanic in origin and covered with a layer of lava that is 2,000 feet thick in places. The discovery of veins of ore-bearing rock around the turn of the century set off in a flurry of gold and silver mining, and also won the Kofas their name. After the King of Arizona, a gold mine abandoned in 1910, today the mountains are best known as a refuge for bighorn sheep. Squaw Peak, Summit Peak, Signal Peak. The three different mountain peaks. Flourishing in an improbable habitat, California fan palms brighten the bleakness of a cracked canyon deep in the Kofa Mountains. See? There's the canyon. There's steep-walled Palm Canyon, seen at the center of this aerial view. A narrow purchase path winds into the Kofa Mountains. Here's the path. In the shadow of Castle Dome Mountains, a deep tanaja or natural water basin in the rock reflects the morning sunlight. Here's the sunlight. As agile as the large mammal for which it is named, the kangaroo rat is well protected, not only against desert dryness, but also against the host of predators that find it a tempting tidbit. Using its oversized hind legs and a biteable form of locomotion, most rodents run all four legs, It can keep almost 2 feet in any direction, including straight up and execute in mid-air pivots. The rat's huge inner ears or long tufted tail help provide the balance of such acrobatics required. This is the kangaroo rat.